Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum, students of class 8th. Hope all of you are fine. Dear students, today is 17th December 2020 and Thursday, and we are studying the chapter number 2 of your biology textbook, which is about the solving biological problem through biological methods. In the previous lecture, we studied the difference between theory, law, and principle. And at the end, we concluded that if law or principle is proven by nature, it is called as scientific law, like Hardy-Weinberg law or Mendel's law of inheritance. Dear students, today we will study the topic data organization and data analysis. First of all, we should know that what is data. So dear student, data is any kind of information which is collected through experiments or observations, for example, names, dates, values, etc. Data organization and data analysis is done to test a hypothesis through experiments, and throughout the experiment we should conduct through the uniform methods of data collection. So the data are described through a uniform collection method to ensure the quality of experiments. Now, why do scientists need to organize a data? Scientists need to organize a data to test a hypothesis, and this data is organized through different biological methods, and these biological methods are different formats like graphics, tables, flowcharts, maps, and diagrams. Students, we studied in the chapter number 1 on page number 8 the data organized in the form of pie chart. On page number 8 we studied that what is the percentage of bioelements in the protoplasm of living organisms, and over there you will remember the whole data was organized in the form of pie chart. So in order to organize a data, we use different kind of formats and graphics, tables, flowcharts, maps, and diagrams. Now, after the organization of data is analyzed through different statistical methods, which is called as ratio and proportion. Dear student, ratio is simply between two numbers, that is ratio A ratio B, and it is represented by colon mark or division mark, that is A ratio B, or we can represent it as A divided B. This is used in order to simplify a larger data, like when जब हम simplify करें ratio between 50 and 150, the simplified ratio will be 1:3. Now what is proportion? बच्चों, जब हम टू रेशोज को इक्वालिटी के साइन से ज्वाइन करते हैं तो द प्रोपोर्शन is used or the equality sign is used. So proportion is simply the joining of two equal ratios, like joining A ratio B with C ratio D. By doing this statistical method, we can very easily find out the unknown value in the experiments. Like scientist is conducting an experiment, and he after observation or after experiment, he came to know that after allowing 20 sparrows to bite by mosquito, 14 were infected and got malaria. Now he wants to know that out of 100 healthy sparrows, how many get malaria. So through the statistical method, that is ratio and proportion, he will very easily find out that how many healthy sparrow out of 100 will be infected, simply by 14:2 is equal to X ratio 100, and X is the unknown value of infected malarial sparrows. So X divided by 100 is equal to 14 divided by 20, and by simple cross multiplication method of mathematics we can know x is equal to 70. So in this method scientists will know that by allowing 100 healthy sparrows by mosquito, 70 will got malaria. In order to simplify a data, we also use different mathematical methods parallel to the statistical methods. In the interdisciplinary sciences of the previous chapter, we studied that there is a link between different sciences with biology, like biochemistry, biophysics. Similarly, we develop a link of maths with biology, like biometry. This method is used in different biological phenomena, which includes gene finding, protein structure, and protein-protein interactions. So, bioinformatics refers to the computational and statistical techniques for the analysis of biological data. Dear students, I will send you some notes. Write it down in your notebooks and learn them by heart. Plus, I will send you the solved exercise, that is MCQs. You solve it in your book. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.